Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for tomorrow, the 8th, I believe, somewhere around there. And I don't know what's going on with this, but I'm going to try not to touch it, right? So, welcome, everybody. And Sandy Rose, hello. Elizabeth, hello. By the way, if you're coming to this reading not live, go down below. All the timestamps will be below this video. April, hello. Olivia, hello. Christine, hello. Elizabeth, did I say hi to you? Hello. Leo, welcome. Victoria, hello. Tina, welcome. Mom, hello. And everybody else, welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. I'm going to answer some questions, and then I'm going to get started in just a minute. Kimberly, hello, by the way. So let me go back to the questions here. Lonnie, thank you for the super chat. You say card for love. You have the Three of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. This is like teamwork coming in. I actually like this quite a bit for love because this to me would again represent teamwork with a person. So I feel like you're like having fulfillment, wish fulfillment in love with that Nine of Cups here, like teamwork or work or being with a person. Basically, pretty simple. Brittany X, thank you for the super chat. You say, did NB talk about me to his coworkers or vice versa? 4 cups here. You say 2 girls don't like me. I would say no, because this is very withdrawn energy, Brittany. So I would say no. The Hermit is like withdrawn. Yeah, lovers. I would say no. This is like not. This is like mostly positive with the lovers, and the Hermit is not a card of sharing information. You know what I mean? It's a card of sharing your own information, but it's not like a card of somebody else sharing information. So I'd say no. Sarah, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say card for guidance for the rest of July. King of Cups, Judgment card. I feel like this is saying that you need to kind of like focus on something that you want. That's not what these cards mean, Sarah, but that's what's popping into my head. The Judgment card is like could be like an inner calling or like feeling pulled in a direction in your life. So I feel like you need to trust that direction. King of Cups is like saying, I feel like it's saying things are not going to go as you expect them to go for the rest of July, but this is actually a good thing. Like, I feel like things are going to turn out better than you think. So that's probably a good thing. Pretty Bird, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will my garnishment stop by August? I would say, if not soon after. Knight of Pentacles, very good card. So I'd say, if not by August, then soon after is what I'd say, like September at the latest. So I feel like you're very close with the Knight of Pentacles is what I'd say to you. Knight of Pentacles just isn't the finish. You know what I mean? If that was like the King of Pentacles or something, I would say yes, but I'd say probably, I feel like you're close. Kelly Joe, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for the next few days. You have the Ace of Wands here, the King of Pentacles. So definitely could be abundance coming in for you here, like financial abundance. This could also be love. If you're looking for love, could be an Earth sign, or if you already have love, could be just like a deeper commitment or something like that. But very good, positive energy here. So love it. Rashta, thank you for the super chat. You say, Ali has agreed to meet me on Saturday, but wants me to call to arrange a time. Will we meet, or will he refuse last minute? Patience, the moon, and the high priestess here. I feel like you need to trust your intuition, number one, is what I would say to you. Strength. Yeah, 2 cards of patience and like very slow energy. I feel like you've been very patient. I feel like you'll meet. Is Ali a water sign? But I feel like you will meet, is what I would say to you with those cards. Christine C, thank you for the super chat. You say, I think you're saying, am I aligned to manifest already? Well, we always are, as far as I'm concerned, Christine. But 2 of Cups, yes, for sure. I mean, we can turn manifestations on and off. We just have to step into it. So that's what I'd say there. But yep, definitely 2 of Cups. Nikki Jade, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, new guy Troy after a relationship or just casual? Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I feel like he's after a relationship here, Nikki, is what I'd say here. Hierophant, marriage. Doesn't mean that you will get married, as I always say. Just a card of a commitment. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, wanting something like, commitment-wise. So, yeah, probably a relationship there, Nicole. Olivia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Is E gonna reach out to me? Queen of Cups here. 4 Wands. Yeah, definitely. This is like some sort of change in direction and love for you here, Olivia. So I would say yes, definitely, with these cards here. Yeah, definitely. Purple Magnol, thank you for the super chat. Card, please, for the rest of July. 8 of Wands, quick success. And look at this. This is wrapping things up. I like this energy for you, Purple. To me, both these cards, 8 of Wands, card of conclusions. The World card is a card of, like, bringing things to a conclusion, wrapping things up. So I feel like you're just getting ready for new cycles. This is, like, very fresh energy is what I feel like saying to you. Brittany X, thank you for the super chat. You say, will this career assessment be helpful? Devil, Seven of Swords. I mean, I would say yes, no with this energy here. It's not bad, but it just could bring up more options than you realize, or something like that is what I'm getting. So it's like, it could be a little confusing, but I'd say don't be confused. Yeah, Four of Swords. I feel like it's going to make you think with the Two Swords card, so that could be a good thing. All right. Cam, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Need confirmation. Is this worth pursuing? 3 of Cups, Celebration, 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups. I would say yes. This is like some sort of challenge here with the 10 of Wands. I feel like a heavy burden, but this could just be like waiting is what's popping into my head. But 10 of Cups, I would say yes. This looks really good, Cam. Teresa, hello. Thank you for the super chat earlier. I saw it come through. You say, am meeting with the judge on July 15th at 8:45 for my divorce. Do you see it going in my favor, please? Tower, this, by the way, Tower in the Five of Swords is just divorce, Teresa. So this does not mean that it won't go in your favor. To me, this is just divorce in general. Yeah, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So definitely, the Wheel of Fortune literally represents things going in your favor. Look at this. Six of Swords, moving on to calmer shores. Yeah, I feel like you need to maintain your focus. Like, don't get into anything with your ex or anything like that, especially with that Tower card. Even that Five of Swords just says keep your energy to yourself, like as you're going through the process. But Wheel of Fortune, things turning in your favor. The Six of Swords, improvements, moving on to calmer shores, just like a very positive energy, Teresa. Seven of Cups says keep your focus. Six of Cups, another card of a turnaround. Teresa, Six of Cups is a card that like represents obstacles, or like, things that could be getting in the way, but it also, but it's like after that. So it represents obstacles being removed. So if you've been dealing with a lot of obstacles in this situation, then I would say definitely yes, Teresa. So that looks very good. Thank you, Teresa. Rose, thank you so much for the super chat and the kind words. You say card for Wednesday, Thursday, Ace of Pentacles here, Chariot, some sort of victory coming in for you, Rose, some sort of win. I like this energy for you quite a bit. Definitely could be an offer to accept here, but definitely success. And for the collective, thank you, Rose. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Love offers. I feel like a lot of love communication here for the collective. So if you're part of the collective, if you're interested in someone, I feel like there needs to be communication. I feel like pretty much if you're interested in someone, just reach out is what this is saying. I feel like things will go well. So if you have your eye on someone, if you're thinking about someone, reach out. Plain and simple. Leah, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Leah, hold on one second. I got to find your question again. You say here, tell me about the love or lack thereof in July. You have the Justice card and Queen of Wands. Very attractive at this time. The Justice card says it's up to you. Justice is cause and effect. It says if you put energy into love, you will get, basically the Justice card just says where you put your energy is what you're going to get. So it's like if you put it in to get love, then you'll get love. If you don't, you won't. Very cut and dry is what I'd say here with the Justice card. And the Queen of Wands, very attractive at this time. So I would put yourself out there. Between Two Worlds, cards for Virgo. Thank you. Six of Pentacles. I just don't like this, is what I'd say to you. Six of Pentacles, it's not terrible, but it's like, are they giving you 100% with this energy right here? Queen of Swords says you could probably open up maybe a little bit more to this person. Six of Pentacles is slow. I feel like if you're okay with things moving forward slowly, then I would say go for it. If you're not, then don't. But it's like, one of those things. I feel like you have to be honest with yourself at this time with that Six of Pentacles. Nunya, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will my husband finally get approved for the apartment I included my name on? Yep, definitely. 10 of Pentacles. Page of Wands moving out. So, yep, definitely. I like that 10 of Pentacles a lot. I like the 10s. I like 10s in general for moving, but definitely love the 10 of Pentacles for moving. So, yep, definitely. Jolena, thank you for the super chat. You say here, what's coming in for me next? Truth, clarity, some sort of idea. This could be love communication as well. If you're looking for love, definitely could be love communication, but this is like some sort of victory or clarity. The Knight of Wands can represent with the Ace of Swords is definitely clarity. Knight of Wands does not represent clarity, but what I would say here is that the combination itself represents you being clear, and the Knight of Wands is what I like to call a clue when it comes up with the Ace of Swords, because the Ace of Swords has a lot of meanings, but you know, it can represent clarity. Knight of Wands is like you are charging forward towards something because you're gaining clarity. So clarity, love it. Cassandra, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. New job on the horizon. Yep, Nine of Pentacles, the Death card, something new, and a job. Funny enough, Cassandra, the Nine of Pentacles, I used to call the card a newness because to me it can just represent a new job. So yes, definitely. Felicity, you say, should I stay single for a while? I feel like it's up to you. People ask me this question all the time, and I always say, I mean, well, do you want to? Or do you want love? I feel like it's, you know, kind of like a case-by-case situation. If you want love, I feel like there's no reason to not be open to accepting love into your life. But if you don't, you know, if you feel like you want to maybe do some work on yourself or something like that, I feel like that would be a great idea as well with the Six of Wands. But I would, like, do the work. Like, if you recently got out of a relationship, I'd be working on yourself or something with this Six of Wands. Here, you know what I mean? The Five of Cups is like saying there's love available to you, you just have to see it. So like I said, I feel like the choice is yours, but you know, I feel like if you're like wondering like how can you know what you should do, I'd say, you know, I would look at why the relationship ended and say, you know, does something need to be fixed with me, or am I fine, and you know, can I move forward with love? Michelle, thank you for the super chat. You say, love guidance, please. You have the Star and the Nine of Swords. It's like you're hoping for fulfillment here with the Star card. I feel like you're hoping for a renewal here, but that Nine of Swords is very powerful. Eight of Pentacles. This is like putting work into a situation, Michelle. Eight of Swords, keeping yourself stuck. Seven of Pentacles. I feel like the situation requires patience, that you are, whatever your situation is what's popping into my head. So I feel like it requires patience here, but it's like, are you going to stay stuck with that Eight of Swords? So I feel like that's your choice, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, Two Wands. Two Wands could say that maybe you feel like you're stuck in a comfort zone with a person, and it's like saying, do you stay stuck, or, you know, again, do you leave the comfort zone and go and find something else? So that's what I'd say to you. I feel like that's your choice. Tashi, hello, by the way. I haven't seen you in forever. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What do the cards say? Page of Swords, Hangman. Page of Swords to me says, like, I feel like this is saying it's time for you to start exploring. Page of Swords is a card of curiosity. And to me, it's a card of, like, needing to be curious, needing to look into things that you are wanting to look into, you know, things that you're wanting to research or whatever. This could be like delays after a breakup as well. Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold here. Magician. Yeah, I feel like you need to, this is like action, is what I feel like for you. I feel like you are ready for action, is what I feel like saying. So I feel like you need to, like, get out there, take action on things that you want, start manifesting things you want, all that other stuff. So, you know, that's what I'd say there. I like it. All right. Hey, let's get this show on the road here, people. Tonight, I'm going to be using the the Radiant Rider-Waite and the Radiant Wise Spirit Rider-Waite as well. So let's see what is going on for you, Aries. Here, Aries. So Aries, I also ordered some baby versions of these decks. So we're gonna have like a whole entire Radiant Rider babies in family. So I'll be reading with the Radiant Rider-Waite family, literally. But all right. Aries, you have the King of Swords. It's very closed off energy going on here for you, Aries. You have the King of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the High Priestess as well. So some of you, this could be like a very closed off energy, or just a situation where there's no action being taken. I almost feel like just a block or a blockage. I feel like saying sandbags. That is a very weird word. So I feel like for some of you, either, I don't know what the sandbag thing is. That is a very strange word to pop into my head. It's like almost like someone has put up like sandbags, or like totally blocked you off from a situation here for some of you. For others, I feel like you could just be in your head tomorrow. I don't think this is necessarily a bad thing, Aries. I always say every once in a while, I feel like we have these days where maybe we're just like a little bit more, cerebral. Maybe we're just a little bit more in our head about things, but maybe it's for a good reason. Maybe it's so that we can, think about things, so we can process something, or so that we can, come to conclusions, or whatever the case may be. So is this a bad thing? Probably not. For others, I do feel like this could be an air sign coming in for you here. I feel like a hot and cold energy as well here, Aries. It's like someone was hot then cold with you, so that's very interesting. So, yeah, that's pretty weird. Next, you have the Queen of Swords here. I feel like this is saying, I feel like you need to maintain this as well, Aries. I feel like you need to not go this way for some reason. I feel like that you need to maintain. This is almost like fake it till you make it vibes, but that's not the accurate. That's not really what the message is here, Aries. I feel like this is almost like saying that you are kind of like getting into this, like, I almost feel people pleasing here. So I would be careful of people pleasing tomorrow. I would be careful. I feel like you really need to stick to something as well. Like if you're dealing with a person in love or something like that, I just feel like some sort of sacrifice energy here, and I feel like once we start making like sacrifices for another person in a relationship, that's usually when we start to push them away. So yeah, weird, but that might be just for one of you, but I'd be careful of that. And finally, you have the High Priestess here. There's like no action in some sort of situation. I feel like it's just tomorrow. I feel like saying, this is one of those readings where I feel like saying maybe tomorrow, again, maybe you should just kind of, stay back. Maybe you should kind of just, be to yourself. Maybe you should recharge your batteries, or maybe you should just meditate or kind of do your own thing tomorrow. So I feel like in a lot of ways that this is saying that, you should just kind of be more, not, basically to yourself is kind of what I feel here. At the same time, I feel like you're very kind of like expansive at this time. And so I'm getting the word expansion here. And I feel like there's a lot of opportunity around you, Aries, but that's a weird one, but there you go. Thank you, Aries. Taurus, let's see here, Taurus people. Taurus, you have the Ten of Swords here. This actually looks like a pretty good reading, so I would say that some of you could be moving away from this Ten of Swords energy. The Ten of Swords, is something that's like dead, done, over with. To me, it's a card of like overkill as well, so I feel like for some of you, something is definitely done and over with, but I feel like you already know this because you have the Star and the Ace of Pentacles coming up next here, Taurus, so this is very positive. For others, I just feel like a move or traveling here. So again, as I always say, I mean, a lot of people say that how bad the Ten of Swords is. Yeah, I mean, it can be bad, but at the same time, it can just represent a move. So I feel like some of you could be moving. Next, you have the Star here. I feel like there's like a lot of hope and faith coming in for you with the Star. I feel like this is your inner light as well. Like I feel like you are kind of you are shining your inner light. For some of you, I feel like you could be healing a situation that was maybe like a Ten of Swords type of situation here, Taurus, or maybe you are kind of being the light in a Ten of Swords situation. So some of you could be healing something. For others, I feel like there are just like a lot of wishes. Before the Star, we have the Tower. So, it makes sense that the Ten of Swords would come up because it could say that you are just healing from past Tower moments, or I'm getting the word trauma as well. So I feel like some of you could be healing from traumas or, something from the past with this Star card. For others, I feel like there's like a harvest coming, mostly because of this Ace of Pentacles. I feel like there is some sort of pleasant offer coming in for you. The Ace of Pentacles is kind of like come into the garden. This card, it represents like the Garden of Eden here on the Ace of Pentacles. It's kind of like saying that you've come to the end of a very long journey, and now you're getting to a place of like beauty and rest and all this other stuff. So I feel like for some of you, this is kind of like a break coming in for you, or just like a gift after a difficult period of time. For others, I feel like this could be the path to marriage. I am getting marriage here, so I feel like some of you, this could be marriage coming in for you, or you could just be meeting someone where you're like on a path to commitment here, Taurus. So I do like to see that, but that is very interesting. I'm very focused on like the ripples that are being caused here on this Star card. I almost never pay attention to that, by the way. So I feel like for some of you that this could be you kind of realizing what, like, how your emotions affect the things that you're trying to manifest in your life. And I feel like you could be manifesting things faster with the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like that's pretty awesome. But there you go. Thank you, Taurus. Gemini. Let's see here. Gemini. Gemini, Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you're looking at a bunch of work that you've already done, is what I'd say here. For some of you, I feel like this could be love. I feel like this could be in work. For a lot of you, I feel like this is love. This is like you want to charge towards someone. I feel like there's been a pause in a love situation here, Gemini. And I feel like you want to just run right towards someone. It's like you're looking at everything that was done in the relationship. So I feel like for some of you, this could be like wanting to charge towards someone. It could be vice versa as well. They could want to charge towards you. This could be kind of like a Pisces or Cancer. Could be any sign. This is just a general reading, but you have the Hangman and the Chariot. So it could be a water sign for some of you. But I feel like this is like either you wanting to run towards someone or them wanting to run towards you. For others, could be moving for work again, because I always get moving for work for you, Gemini. I feel like if you're Gemini and you're moving for work, obviously I feel like there's going to be a ton of success because it always comes up for you. So if you're like wondering if you should move for work, if you get like an offer or something like that, I would definitely say yes for sure, because every single night practically in all your weekly readings, you always get these cards that say, if you move or if you take some sort of offer from a distance, there will be success. So I would say yes. And we're referring to work here, Gemini. Next, you have the Hangman here. I definitely feel like this could be a Pisces coming in for you, or that you've already been dealing with. Again, I feel like you're looking at everything, all the work that went into the relationship. It's like you want to run towards this person. For some of you, it could be any sign. I'm also getting Leo here as well, so that's popping into my head. Like I said, it could be any sign. For others, it's like I feel like you are being enlightened by something here. I feel like you're having a lot of dreams right now, Gemini, as well. I'm a Gemini moon, and my dreams have been pretty crazy lately, so wouldn't really surprise me if you are having a lot of dreams with this card. And I feel like they could be about anything in your life. We're not talking about just love here. We're talking about like your life in general. So I feel like you could be having a lot of dreams that are very telling. I feel like they're like full of imagery, and I feel like you need to pay attention to the imagery that is going on in your dreams. I feel like you're also noticing like the opposite effect right now, Gemini. Like I feel like you're feeling one thing, but you're actually experiencing another. It's popping into my head with this Chariot card, and that's a pretty weird message again. So I always tell people, hey, like whenever we have all these retrogrades, my messages are always like weirder than they normally are, and they're already pretty weird. But I'm getting like the opposite effect on this card. So I feel like for some of you, it's like maybe you don't expect to get a job and you actually do get the job, or maybe you expect to get it and you don't. Like I feel like things are kind of like the opposite right now, and I feel like you are in control of this with this card. I also feel like that some of you definitely could be moving, but again, it feels very specific, like work or business here. For maybe like a very small percentage of you, it could be a relationship, but that you're moving for, that you're traveling for. But I really feel like this is just work that you would be traveling for here. For others, I just feel a victory for you here, Gemini, tomorrow. So I feel like there could be some sort of win, but again, probably like some sort of win in work or business. And I do like that. So there you go. Thank you, Gemini. Cancer, let's see here. Cancer people, what is going on for you? Cancer, you have the World card here, so more travel energy. Some of you could be traveling. For others, I do feel like this could be you just kind of going through some sort of transformation here, some sort of change. So you have the Devil card and the Magician. The Devil is kind of like feeling trapped to the past, and the Magician is like needing to get started. To me, this makes perfect sense with the World, Cancer, to get both these cards like this. It's almost like it should go like this, like Devil, World, Magician, right? Because the World is a birthing process. The World, we have to like go into the middle of the world here. We have to step through a portal, but it's not necessarily comfortable to do this. It represents birth, and I always say that the World to me can represent being stuck in the squeeze, where it's like we haven't quite popped out just yet. So we could be in this position where we're feeling a squeeze, or we're feeling like we are maybe stuck or trapped or whatever in a situation, but really we're just going through a transformation. And next you have the Devil here. So again, I feel like this is talking about this, thinking about the squeeze. Like I said, I almost feel like the card should have come out like this. So it's almost like you kind of are seeing that you have to go through some sort of transition or transformation at this time. Maybe you're leveling up. Maybe you're kind of experiencing a raising of your vibration. And again, that can bring up some weird, symptoms and signs and all that other stuff. So I feel like some of you could be doing that. But I feel like just like, past toxic cycles and things like that could be breaking down with the Devil card. And finally, you have the Magician. So a new beginning. The Magician, of course, represents needing to take action on something, but it can also just be a card that simply represents some sort of new beginning in your life. And that's what I feel for you. I feel like that there is some sort of new beginning in your life here with this card. I feel like you're starting to pay attention to things that are toxic in your life as well. He has a snake wrapped around his stomach here, Cancer, and it's almost like it's a good card, the Magician, but it can also say like he doesn't necessarily realize like certain problems are his own. But I feel like with this Devil card, it's like saying you are realizing that certain problems are your own, or certain problems are yours to correct or fix. And he could easily pick up this sword and chop the head off that snake. So that's the feeling I get for you, Cancer. But there you go, Cancer. I kind of like that. Thank you, Cancer. Leo, let's see here. Leo, you show up here. I like this. King of Wands. So showing up in a very strong position here, Leo. This is you, definitely. I feel like you're just showing up in a position of power and strength. As I always say, to me, the King of Wands is a card of the true card of the entrepreneur. To me, the King of Wands is truly the card of putting work into something and finding success. I always say, because to me, this is a card of raising something like a child, like really putting your time, effort, and energy into something you want to see succeed. It could be children. It could also just be a business or whatever you're working on. And I feel like a lot of you are kind of putting your work into work with this card at this time. Next, you have the Justice card. I like this for you, Leo. It could be a Libra coming in for some of you because you've been showing up in Libra's readings. Libra's been showing up in your readings quite a bit. So I do feel like this could be a Libra for some of you, Leo. For others, I feel like this is just saying direct results. The Justice card to me is cause and effect. It says if you stack things on one side of the scale, then the scale is going to tip in your favor. I feel like you could be just working and actually getting results, which is nice. Maybe in the past you've been working on your job or on your business, and it's like maybe you just normally don't see much growth, or maybe you have only seen delayed growth. Maybe you barely see any growth at all, right? And I feel like that this is just like cause and effect. I feel like you're finally seeing the results that you desire. I feel like saying one more try or one more chance here. 9 of Wands. So I feel like you are giving something one last like solid effort. Could be anything for you, Leo. I feel like this could be love. I feel like it could be business. I feel like it could be anything. But I feel like you're giving something like the old college try, right? Or whatever you want to call it. So I feel like you are just giving something one last try. And I feel like that's when it will work. Plain and simple. It's like when you just give it that last good effort, that's when you will find success with this card. I feel like you're fine. Like I feel like you're beaten up here. I feel like in a lot of ways that you are displaying a lot of strength as well with this card. I feel like saying, he has like a bandage on his head, but I feel like saying you have taken the bandages off. Literally, those are the words that are popping into my head. It's like I feel like you are not displaying weakness. And I feel like this is going to make you look like this right here, the King of Wands. It's going to make you look like who you are. So, Leo, I love that for you. That is a very nice reading. So, thank you, Leo. Virgo, let's see here, Virgo, what is going on for you? Virgo, you have the 3 of Swords here. This could definitely be someone coming back from the past. Could be a Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, or Leo, because you have the Wheel of Fortune here. It could also, it could be a fire sign. You have the Page of Wands. So I feel like this is like communication coming in for you from the past, plain and simple. If you don't want it, then I would just say block it, ignore it, move on, right? If you do want it, then go for it, is what I would say to you. I feel like that this could be, I would say that if you are like worried about hearing from someone, if you know that if you hear from someone, it's going to maybe hurt you emotionally, or if it's going to bring some things up, then maybe leave your phone off tomorrow or something like that with this 3 of Swords. I would say it's raining on the 3 of Swords. it can represent emotional pain. So I feel like if know that someone, if your spidey senses are tingling, right? And you are like sensing a disturbance in the force, like someone's going to text you and you don't want to hear from them, I would like block them or turn off your phone with this card here. You do have the Wheel of Fortune, though. Again, definitely the Wheel of Fortune to me can represent someone coming back from the past. I always say to be careful of the Wheel of Fortune with someone coming back from the past. To me, it can be good, but to me, it can also just be a repeat cycle that says you're just going to repeat the same thing that you did in the past. So I would be careful of that. For others, the other reason I would say this is good is because actually this could be a healing here for you, Virgo. So some of you could be kind of healing from the past. So maybe you're moving past it with this Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, to me, says that you are kind of like realizing that you are in control of your own destiny. This Page of Wands together with this as well, Virgo, would also tell me that you are realizing that you are in control of your own destiny. I feel like you're ready for an adventure. I feel like you want to mix it up here. I just get this like adventurous feeling. I'm not saying you're going to go on an adventure right now, but in the near future, I feel like you're ready to mix things up. I feel like with this card here, I feel like saying chasing mysteries is what I feel like saying to you here, Virgo, but I don't think you're really chasing mysteries. I feel like you are chasing just adventure. It's like you want new things. You want to have new experiences. You want to see new places. Maybe you want to travel. Maybe you want to go move somewhere you've never been before. I feel like I always say this to you, Virgo, but that's what always comes up. So I feel that this could be adventure. For others, this could also be love coming in for you. It's almost like someone has done the research is what I was feeling here, Virgo, as well. I think that it's like someone has knowledge of you before they entered into your life. That is such a weird message. That sounds a lot creepier than I actually think it is. But I do feel that for some of you, this could be saying that someone has done their research on you before they enter into your life. So maybe they asked friends about you. Maybe they stalked your Facebook or something like that. This is not someone you've been with before. This is if a new person is coming in for you, Virgo. It just seems to me like they have some knowledge about you. I focus on this feather in their cap here. For others, this could just be someone who is very kind of... I feel like this could be someone who has a certain expertise, like or certain knowledge. It's like they are maybe an expert in a business. I think that's how you will know how this, like, who this person is. People always ask me, like, who is the person coming in? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know all the people in your life, but what I would say is I feel like this could be someone who does something very, very specific. Like, they're not just like a mechanic. I feel like they like specifically work on tires or something like that. So this person will probably stand out to you because I feel whatever they do, very specific. So I hope that makes sense, but there you go. Thank you, Virgo. Libra. Libra, you can't make this stuff up. 4 wands, you have the 6 of swords, and you have the King of Wands. I said literally in the Leo reading, Leo had the King of Wands and the Justice card. I said in the Leo reading that they could be dealing with Libra, and that Leo always shows up in your readings. And here you go, Leo. So I feel for some of you, you could be dealing with a fire sign here, Libra, and I could lead to marriage with the 4 wands. I like that quite a bit. For others, this is you moving on to calmer shores. This is just improvements. 4 wands is reaching the finish line. I feel like you've been running a marathon probably your life. In general, definitely a rite of passage that you've been going through. This to me, I'm just getting finish line here, Libra, that's it. 6 of Swords here is moving on to calmer shores. The 6 of Swords to me is a card of going through a rite of passage. It says maybe the past few weeks you've been having some emotional difficulties or challenges. I think that this, these retrogrades we've been having, we're in between eclipses. I mean, we're actually after the eclipses, but, we were in between eclipses over the past few weeks. And it can be a very emotional time. We could be experiencing a lot of emotional turmoil or pain, or we could just have emotions come up from the past that we don't really maybe understand, or maybe we don't even know where they are coming from. We could also be in reaction mode with the King of Wands. We could be experiencing, certain reactions where we just react to things and we react too quickly. So number one, don't beat yourself up if you reacted to something too quickly. I feel like if you have gone through something here with these two cards, maybe you like yelled at your children. I don't know why that's popping into my head, but it is. Maybe you yelled at your husband or your wife or your whatever, right? I think this is saying you can smooth things over here very, very easily, and just by explaining that it was just a reaction. So now is the time. I feel I do feel like some of you could be it's popping into my head as an apology, which is weird. These cards do not represent an apology, but it is popping into my head, so I have to say it. For others, I feel like this could be just fire sign coming in for you here, Libra, with this card. I feel like this has been a long journey here for you, Libra. You have been on a very long road. Four Wands. That Four Wands to me is like running a marathon every once in a while. It's a very, very good card, but I always say, Four Wands can take a while. It is a card of marriage, but like I said, it can just be a finish line, but it's like you've been running and running and running for a long time with this card. So that's what I'd say there with the Four Wands. But there you go, Libra. I like it. Thank you, Libra. G to the Emma. Hello. You say, I've learned about tropical and sidereal astrology. Which one should I follow? I read for tropical. All right. Scorpio. What do we have for you? Scorpio, you have the Magician here. How crazy is this? Didn't someone at the beginning have this combination? Taurus? I can't remember. But very weird. You have the Magician, some sort of new beginning. I feel like for some of you, you could have been dealing with like a tricky person here. I don't like the Magician, the Moon, together with that Ten of Swords. So some of you could be experiencing an ending with someone who was tricky or like a trickster type of person. Could have been a Pisces. Could have been a Cancer. I'm also getting Aquarius here as well. Could have been any sign, general reading. But I feel some of you could have been dealing with a trickster, third-party situation. Three Cups. I do not read the Three of Cups as a third-party situation, but if it's coming up with the Moon and the Ten of Swords, I do. So, that's what I'd say there. It could be a third-party situation some of you are dealing with. For others, I feel like this is just saying, get out there. Like, it's time to get out there. Again, we have the whole coronavirus thing going on. So I feel a lot of people probably want to get out of their house and just like want to socialize, want to be able to do things. So this could be kind of that restless feeling that we probably all have at this point, where we could be wanting to, escape, wanting to run away, wanting to get out of wherever we're stuck here. Next, you have this Ten of Swords. What's this about? Breadcrumbing. This is like someone giving you breadcrumbs here, Scorpio. This feels very specific. This might be for just like a couple of you, Scorpio. Obviously, not everybody's going to be going through this situation, but I feel like this could have been a third-party situation. Someone was just breadcrumbing you along here with the Six of Diamonds. I do not like the Six of Diamonds in love. I talk about this all the time. To me, Six of Diamonds is like one of the worst love cards that exists, unless it comes up at the beginning of a relationship. Then it's okay, but to me, if you're in something that's like longer term, it's just like a very slow, it's too slow, for sure. Ten of Swords, leaving something behind with that Ten of Swords. For others, this could be wanting to leave a work or business. So I do feel like for some of you, you could be feeling the pressure of wanting to leave a job here. This energy here, Scorpio, is the type of energy where it's like maybe you ask your boss for a raise, and maybe your boss is like, oh, we don't have the money to give a raise right now. And then the next day they pull up in like a brand new Ferrari. It's like, didn't you just say you didn't have the money for a raise? So some of you could be seeing things that make you, that create pressure that force you to grow. This is like what the universe is doing right now. So there you go, Scorpio. And finally, you have the Moon. Again, could be a difficult Pisces. Look at this, Seven of Pentacles. It's like you were really hoping for growth in the situation here, Scorpio, but it's like you're picking up a pentacle and moving on here. For others, definitely could just be fears. Again, if you're not dealing with love here, Scorpio, I feel like this could be needing to overcome some sort of fear. It's like maybe you're afraid to invest in something new, and I feel like you could if you wanted to here, Scorpio. So I would definitely do that. I would let your fears go. For others, I feel like you just need to realize that if you're having a tough day tomorrow, I don't know what's going on. Tomorrow, obviously, the readings have not been terrible tonight, but I would say they haven't been amazing either. Right? So maybe tomorrow is just like a weird day. And what I would say to you, Scorpio, is just realize that the moon says it's just a day, right? The moon comes up, the moon goes down, the sun comes up, and then, things get better. So I feel like you just need to realize that something is temporary. Maybe you're just experiencing a delay or something like that, and maybe it's not that big of a deal. But there you go. Thank you, Scorpio. Let's see what we have for you here. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you have the Five of Cups here. You have the Five of Swords. Again, obviously, I don't know what's going on tomorrow, but maybe tomorrow might be one of those days where we should all just curl up in bed, right? Who knows? But I feel like for a lot of you that this is saying that you need to look at what you do have. I always say Five of Cups to me, I actually don't consider the Five of Cups to be a terrible card because it's like everything you want is on the card. If you just turn around, there's he's boo-hooing, like thinking he can't swim across this river. If he would just stop crying and turn around and look at these cups, he'd see the bridge that leads to this castle. That castle represents everything he wants: safety, security, comfort, protection. But he's like here crying over spilt milk. So I feel like for some of you, this is about like needing to turn around and look at what you do have in your life. I feel like it could also be saying there is like a place for you to go, or there is a place of safety, security, comfort, protection, and stability. But again, you're gonna have to kind of like see it here. I almost get like overindulgence vibes here, so it's like be careful of having too much of a good thing here with this card. It can be a card of like over drinking and all that other stuff. Next, you have the Five of Swords here. I feel like you're just feeling isolated here with the Hermit card, Sagittarius. So some of you tomorrow could just be feeling isolated, or maybe you could be feeling a little bit lonely. Again, I don't think this has to be like, the end of the world here, Sagittarius. Yeah, I feel like if you wanted to, you could reach out to people in your life. You have the Three Cups. Three Cups to me is a card of community and the card of friends or family or people in your life. So I feel a lot of you, if you're feeling lonely, there are definitely people that you could communicate with, or there are people who would come have a celebration with you or have fun with you or something. So I would reach out with that card. And finally, you have the Hermit. I feel new Virgo is literally the words that are popping into my head. So I feel like some of you could be dealing with a new Virgo. If you're looking for love, could be a Virgo. For others, I feel like this is just that isolation that I was talking about. So I feel like for a lot of you, could be dealing with isolation, or you could be feeling isolated with this card tomorrow. But like I said to Scorpio, I feel like this is just tomorrow. So maybe you're just feeling isolated tomorrow. This is a great card for learning, by the way. So if you are isolated, it might be a good time to read a book or to learn about something that you've wanted to learn about for a long time. So that's what I do there, Sag. But thank you, Sag. Capricorn. Let's see here, Capricorn. Capricorn, you have the Nine of Wands. Definitely don't give up. I feel like this is saying do not give up this whole entire reading. I feel like you need to keep pushing here towards something that you are trying to accomplish here with this card. So you have the World and the Sun. It's like, this is like giving up. This is saying don't give up before the sun comes up here, and the sun is rising in the back. These two pillars here, Capricorn, right here, it's going to be really hard to see on this camera, but there's two pillars. Those pillars are the pillars that are on the Moon card. And again, as I say, the moon comes up, the moon goes down, right? It's like a new day is dawning with this Death card. So I feel like for some of you, you need to not give up. With this Nine of Wands, I feel like you need to keep pushing towards something. You have the World card. It's like you have a specific goal in mind. Do you have something that you want to achieve? I feel like you need to keep pushing towards it with this card. I feel like you will be very successful, and I feel like there's a lot of good stuff coming in for you with the World card. For others, for some reason I'm getting communication on this card. I feel like you could be receiving communication from someone. This is a surprise. I feel like this could be coming in over the next 7 days for some reason. Here, Capricorn, very weird message. I don't give time frames at all, but I feel like this could be saying, that there's communication coming in. It could be coming in from a distance. For some of you, it could be about a job. For others, it could be love. I feel like this is very surprising for you, Capricorn. It's like you did not expect to hear from this person. What do you know? Eight of Wands. There you go. This makes you very happy. I feel like this is like a goal or a wish, or this is something you've been hoping for, Capricorn. But I feel like it could be coming in the next 7 days or 7 weeks or 7 months. 7. Keeps popping into my head here, Capricorn, but there's some sort of communication coming in. And finally, you have the Death card. Like I said, I feel like just a new day dawning. That's the only message I'm getting on the Death card. I feel like there's some sort of change here coming in for you, or it's just like saying that because it's like you're being rewarded for not giving up on a goal or a wish or a dream that you've had for a long time here, Capricorn. Amazing. Your reading, by the way, Capricorn, your reading that's coming out tomorrow is amazing. So definitely watch that. Capricorn is a very good reading. Aquarius, Jesus. All right. I think the other night I said we need to have a vibe circle where we blast each other with good vibes. I feel like we need that again. just so everybody knows. So everybody send vibes to everybody else, right? All right, Aquarius, you have the Nine of Swords. This is major regrets. You have the Nine of Swords twice here. I'm going to clarify this, Aquarius, and you have the Five of Cups. I feel like you could be regretting some sort of loss, or it's like you are afraid that you have lost something here. So I feel like you are just experiencing major regrets. Could be a person in love with the King of Cups here. So you could be having major sleepless nights, nightmares, pretty much anything with the Nine of Swords. I feel like a lot of anxiety as well. I feel like saying you could easily correct this, whatever this is for you, Aquarius, but Five of Cups, Nine of Swords twice, crazy. I've never seen this. I've never had this happen. I mean, what are the chances of getting a card like this twice between two decks? I don't even know, but I feel like this is like major regrets. Could be over a person here. I feel like you need to protect your emotions tomorrow here with the King of Cups. I hope something weird doesn't happen tomorrow. Everybody send good vibe. Like maybe we should do we need to do like a meditation or something, because it's like I'm hoping that there's not some sort of weird thing that happens in the world. I don't even want to put that out there. Next, Aquarius, you have the Five of Cups, regrets. Yeah, like a decision was made too quickly here, Aquarius, Knight of Swords. This could be like running away type of energy here, Aquarius. So maybe you or someone else ran away from you, or you ran away from them or something. It's like a too hasty of a decision with that Knight of Swords. I feel like this is what has led to these regrets or to this sadness in some sort of situation. I do feel like this could be corrected. Knight of Swords says be direct. You know, I always say to people, like, I don't like to say that tarot, as I always say, it's not set in stone. And not only that, tarot also offers a solution. You know, it's not just like, oh, you know, you ran away or somebody ran away from you or there was some sort of ending. It's like the solution says be direct and be straightforward and communicate with the Knight of Swords. So some of you might have to do that. Somebody might have to do that with you. Somebody could be trying to do that with you here, Aquarius. But very interesting reading here. Definitely sad. This is like a darker Five of Cups too. It's like normally the Five of Cups is not like this gloomy on the card. I feel like this is a very kind of like gloomy type of thing going on here. Next, you have the Nine of Swords here. Empress, yeah, winter to spring. I feel like you're in the winter here. Like I said, Nine of Swords twice. Crazy. So I feel like you need to get out of your head. The Empress is a card of a harvest. I feel like the Empress is asking you to trust your intuition tomorrow as well here, Aquarius. You know, there's a planchette right here from the Ouija board. I feel like some of you could be, maybe you're watching tarot videos. Maybe you're kind of like leaning on your spirituality, or maybe you're, you know, reaching out to someone who can do readings for you or something like that here, Aquarius. But I do feel like you should trust your intuition. I feel like there can be a harvest here. Like I said, I feel like there's an easy solution. Yeah, like I said, your solution is communication, Aquarius. Your solution is to talk. So maybe you need to talk to a professional. Maybe you need to talk to a specific person. Maybe you need to talk to your mom, you know, whoever. It doesn't matter. Maybe you need to talk to your brother. It could be anybody. But I feel like you need to open up with this King of Swords here. I feel like you need to be very direct in a situation as well. I feel like I said, I feel like there's potential for a harvest. So that's what I'd say to you, Aquarius. But there you go, Aquarius. Thank you, Aquarius. Pisces, let's see here, Pisces, what we have for you. Pisces, you have the Temperance card, patience. I feel like you're healing at this time, or you're moving on to calmer shores here, Pisces. I feel like you need to be patient. I feel like you are trying to turn a situation around as well with this Temperance card. Temperance is like trying to turn water into wine. I do feel like you could be just improving things in a lot of ways. I feel like you're learning some sort of skill here, Pisces. So for some of you, it's like I feel like you've figured something out that is going to, you know, help you in business or work. It's like you figured out how to maybe either, I feel like saying you figured out how to double things. So maybe you figured out how to double your money, Pisces, which that would be amazing. For others, like I said, I feel like this could just be kind of like moving on to calmer shores here. I feel like you've gone through some sort of rite of passage, or you are going through a rite of passage here, Pisces. You know, you could be going through some difficulties or challenges. And the Six of Swords says you are kind of like being guided here. I do feel like this could be spiritual challenges. Next, you have the Three of Wands here, Pisces, the Sun. I feel like you're waiting for happiness here, Pisces. Three of Wands to me is a card that says take the lead. So I feel like you do, like everybody else, I feel like you do need to take the lead on things that you want at this time. You always get this card, Pisces, like waiting for the perfect moment when there never will be a perfect moment. Once you get started, Pisces, that's where the success really comes in. I feel like you need to take some sort of leap of faith towards something that you truly desire. As always, like I've said to you, you know, I'm going to be saying this to you until like the end of 2025 at least, Pisces. You know, a lot of moving energy for you, but again, I feel like a lot of Pisces until the end of 2025 will probably be searching for their place in the world. So a lot of you could be doing that with the Three of Wands here. And finally, you have the Nine of Cups here. What's this about? Three of Swords, some sort of fulfillment after heartbreak. So some of you could be heartbroken or could be going through a heartbreak here. Nine of Cups, though, I feel like you just need to make a wish here, Pisces, and I feel like you will be kind of fulfilled. Queen of Pentacles here, Two Wands, need to take the lead. I feel like in a love situation, if you are heartbroken, this is saying, you know, take the lead to correct the situation. Two Wands, leaving a comfort zone. So again, this could be anything. It's like if you're heartbroken, maybe you need to go out and date people with the Two Wands because it's like leaving a comfort zone. Maybe you need to reach out to a person. Could be anything with the Two Wands. I feel like you will find success here, Pisces. The Sun, Nine of Cups, amazing. Best reading tonight. So looks good for you, Pisces. But thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card. So let's do cards 1, 2, and 3 here. So 1, 2, and 3 here, people. 1, 2, and 3. Everybody, like I said, send good vibes to everybody else. Like I said, get a vibe circle going here. I don't even know what that looks like, but do it, because I don't know what's going on tomorrow, but there you go. All right, 1, 2, and 3 here, people. 1, 2, and 3. All right. Let's see here. All right, if you pick card number 1, you have the Five of Swords and Four of Pentacles. I'm getting stubbornness here for some reason. So I feel like for some of you, either you or a person that you are with or were with is being stubborn. It's like someone is not making a move here, is what I feel. So I feel stubbornness. For others, I feel like this could just be you kind of like focusing on your finances. I don't think that would be a bad thing at all. So I feel like if you feel like, you know, kind of like focusing on your own finances, that you will find success with that Four of Pentacles. Next, if you pick card number 2, you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. You need to take the lead to make some sort of offer here with the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like if you pick card number 2, this could be reaching out to a person you're interested in or reaching out to a person in general that you want to communicate with. I would just do it here, like leave a comfort zone and do it. For others, this could be like accepting an offer at a distance. So this could be like a job offer, business offer, could be a love offer as well. And I feel like there will be a lot of success here with that Ace of Pentacles. And finally, if you pick card number 3, you have the Queen of Cups and the Hermit. This is being left in the dark here, card number 3. So this is like not seeing details is what I'm getting. I feel like you are feeling in the dark or like you do not see something here, card number 3. So for some of you, I feel like you just need to gather the details. It's like you could be in the dark about something. And I feel like this is saying that you need to kind of gather the details, figure it out, right? For others, I feel like this could be you could be getting details about a situation. Queen of Cups really says trust your intuition, card number 3. So I feel like you need to trust your intuition to get some answers here is what I'd say to you, card number 3. Weird night. There we go. Thank you, everybody, again for being here. Really appreciate it. I'm going to answer some questions now, and that's going to be that. So let's see here. Grace, I think I was on you, Grace. Grace, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Grace, hold on one second here, and let me just check something real quick. All right. Let me just see something. Marielle, if you are here, let me know and feel free to ask your question down below. April W, you know who you are. I know who you are, April W. The other April. April, if you have a question, pop it in down below. I'll be happy to answer it. All right, Grace, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, will my daughter and her husband get back together or should she move on? The Fool, yeah, I feel like they could get back together. This is a new beginning. So, yeah, I feel like they could get back together if they wanted to. Wheel of Fortune says they need to make sure to not repeat the cycle. Wheel of Fortune goes both ways. You know, it kind of says as long as they fix whatever happened in the first place, you know, then things will be fine. So I feel like as long as they put the work in, then they could get back together. Irish Spring, thank you for the super chat. Cards for changing career, definitely. I've said this like a billion times. You know, to me, any type of change over the next few years is probably a good idea. A career change, job change, you know, any type of change really. So, yep, definitely. Six of Wands, definitely will find success through a change. Olusola, thank you for the super chat. You say, is my connection worth waiting for? Nine of Cups here. I would say yes. I always tell people don't wait. You know, to me, life is too short. We could get hit by a bus tomorrow. So, you know what I mean? It's like, why wait for anybody? But I would say yes with these cards. Two really good cards. So, yes. Dread Pirate Alex, thank you for the super chat. Card for love with Sag. Six of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. Six of Pentacles like breadcrumbs. I don't really like this, you know. Nine of Swords, worries, fears, anxiety, sleepless nights. So, yeah, that's what I'd say there. Irish Spring, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Hey, Cancer showed up in the Virgo reading tonight. You say, missing my Cancer boy. What's going on? I'm a Virgo. Judgment card. I feel like you will hear from them here. I wouldn't reach out, is what I'd say with that Five of Wands. I would wait for them to reach out to you. I feel like they need to miss you with this energy here, is what I'd say to you. But Judgment, rebirth, and definitely could be them coming back. Cancer. So, yep, I feel like they could be coming back for sure. Miss D-Fit, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Is my crush Jason promiscuous, or is he just playing the field until he finds the right one? He could be a little bit of a player-ish. Seven of Swords, right? Star, I mean, I would say maybe a little bit promiscuous, but, you know, who isn't? Am I right? Deja? You know, that's what I'd say there. You know, I always say, like, what do you want? Like a little church boy virgin? Probably not. Nobody really wants that, right? It's like you want someone who can throw down in the bedroom. Like, who? Come on, right? But, you know, Star, pretty good. So that's what I'd say there. Sandrine, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Cards for love for the summer. King Wands, fire sign coming in for you here. Six of Cups, soulmate, Sandrine. So if you're looking for love, definitely could be a soulmate coming in for you. Love it. Loretta, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Cards for the rest of the week, please. Ten of Wands here. Four Cups. Yeah, kind of like a weird week. Death, transformation, Loretta. I don't know, as you could see, you know, it was kind of weird. You know, it's kind of like weird, the energy that we got for tomorrow, right? So, you know, Ten of Wands, burdens, Four Cups, things maybe not exactly how you want them to be, but death, transformation, magician, you can have whatever you want. Magician, Loretta says, use your power. I feel like you get this card. Like, I feel like you've had this card before, is what I'd say to you. So I feel like that this is you attracting something that you want in your life. And I feel like you need to use your powers of manifestation here, Loretta. I like that energy, actually. Rashta, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Rashta, you say here, I want Allie. When will we marry? Three Cups, Justice card. This is like cause and effect energy. Ten of Pentacles could be marriage, you know, like in the future. Three Cups says you need to, like, you know, get this together. Justice is cause and effect. It says, like, you need to date or be with this person. Ten of Pentacles is marriage, so in the future. Psychic Gem, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I lost it. Psychic Gem, hold on one second. I gotta go backwards. Card for the rest of July. The Sun, best card in the deck. The Three of Swords. Like, keep your emotions positive is what I feel like this is saying to you here, Psychic Gem, for sure. Yeah, Knight of Wands, focus on fun, enjoy. Jalen, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, will G continue my payment? Seven of Cups here, Four Wands. I would say yes. Seven of Cups says you need to make this a focus, though, which is weird. That's literally the words that are popping into my head. So maybe you need to be more bold and assertive and, like, really go for this and really make it happen. So that's kind of what I got for you. Trish, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, Trisha, will I receive a good job opportunity? Yep, definitely. I love the Hierophant for work because to me, the Hierophant can definitely represent a new job, Trish. So, yes, for sure. I love it. Maribel, thank you for the super chat. Where's my connection with Capricorn headed? Knight of Swords here, Temperance. I would definitely slow things down here, is what I'd say. This could be a good thing for you, Maribel, but it's definitely saying, like, don't rush. I feel like there's like all this rushing energy all of a sudden, just like the past 3 nights. There's been this energy that's like saying, don't push someone away. Like, I feel like for whatever reason, I don't know what's going on, but for whatever reason, I feel like if we get too pushy in relationships, we're going to push the person away. It's almost like people are like, super against clingy energy. Like, I feel like people don't want to be clung to right now. So as long as we like take our time, slow it down, have a good time, then I feel like we'll be fine. Stephanie, thank you for the super chat. Am I on the right track? Am I succeeding? Yep, definitely. Six of Swords, Page of Wands, definitely, Stephanie. The Six of Swords here is a card of moving on to calmer shores, and it's a card of like moving towards things that you desire in your life, Stephanie. So I feel like you're moving towards success here and abundance. So I definitely like to see that. It's a card of like a rite of passage as well. So I feel like you're kind of going through a rite of passage. And Page of Wands here is a card of adventure. I feel like this could be love for some reason. High Priestess, a Pisces or a fire sign. Someone who's very passionate about you. Could either have Pisces in their chart or they are a Pisces. Could be love. I like it. I don't know. But yes, definitely. Deja Vu, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Do you see me going through my divorce? Yep, definitely. I would say yes. Queen of Wands, sticking up for yourself. And this is King of Swords, like justice, So yes, definitely. Katie C, card for career, Seven of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. I like this a lot. This is like a lot of resources or being very resourceful in your career, Katie. And the Queen of Pentacles kind of says, like, the sky's the limit in career, because it's like saying you have all the resources to grow this to something more if you want. So, love it. Very good energy. Susan, thank you for the super chat. You say, will I return to work for former employer? I feel like it's a choice, is what I'd say to you. Tower could say yes, because the Tower is actually a card of picking up pieces, in a lot of ways. And it can be a card of return, so in a certain way. That's not 100% accurate, but kind of. And the Chariot says you have a choice, so I'd say you have a choice. And you say here, and what's my ex-husband's intentions right now? To be single, Nine of Pentacles, probably focusing on himself right now with that card. Christy, will someone reach out to me soon regarding a new job? Yep, definitely. The World, Emperor, literally a new boss. So, yes, for sure. I feel like this is like, could be several opportunities is what I would say to you. Queen Z, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, did the Aqua only want it to be sexually intimate? I would say no. No. I do feel like they might have had like a strong sexual appetite with the Five of Cups, because it is like too much of something. I mean, is that really a problem? I don't think so. But Eight of Pentacles says they were willing to put in the work, or they are willing to put in the work, is what I'd say to you. Lacey, thank you for the super chat and the sticker. Really appreciate it. Lacey, if you have a question, pop it in down below. Definitely let me know. Kylie Smiles, thank you for the super chat. When will see Pisces reach out? Empress, Ace Wands, I feel like they will reach out, but I feel like you need to like open up more here, is what I'd say to you. This kind of looks like you needing to reach out to them. I feel like there's attraction here, or there will be attraction here, but I feel like you need to reach out, is what I'd say to you, Kylie. I feel like this is you doing it for some reason, or like flirting more or something like that. Jen, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will the Libra be back? Not right now. I would say, this looks toxic to me with the Devil. I'd say probably not right now. I feel like there's a break here with the Four Swords. Four Swords to me represents a break from the universe. A break from the universe always sucks, is what I'd say to you, Jen. Because it's like we don't necessarily, want the break. We don't want to take the time, away from like a person or whatever. So that's what I'd say to you. Awakened Empress, thank you for the super chat. General cards, you have the Nine of Wands and the Strength card. Don't give up on something. This says keep pushing, definitely. This to me is like determination energy, both of these cards. I feel like you need to be like determined to either get something or achieve something that you desire in your life. I feel like you'll be very successful at whatever you're trying to get, so I would keep pushing. Namaste 21. Hello. Thank you for the super chat. Can you please tell me what you see me doing career wise in the near future? I'm in my late 50s and want to change. Thank you. You have the Ace of Cups here, the Eight of Wands, something that you love to do. The Ace of Cups is where your heart is, basically. The Ace of Cups is also probably something that you've thought about doing, but maybe you're hesitant to do it for whatever reason. The Ace of Cups is kind of like a prove it from the universe in certain ways, and I do feel this energy quite a bit right now, especially with Neptune and Pisces retrograde. The Ace of Cups is like saying you are actually the one that's like putting the cup out, and it's like once you accept some sort of offer, the universe causes your cup to overflow. So this could be something that's maybe not necessarily like a career, but it's like maybe more of a passion, or maybe you're doing something that's more of a passion here. It could be something with involving health or family or people in general. I'm getting Eight of Wands, social, energy, Page of Cups, something that you are very passionate about. So I'd say, again, I'm not a mind reader. People always ask me, what should I be doing? I don't know. I'm not a mind reader. I don't know what you like doing and all that other stuff, but I'd say definitely something that you're somewhere where your heart is with that Ace of Cups. Jamie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Love your readings. Does A have feelings for me? Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. I feel like you are, yes. Yes, Jamie, is what I'd say here. I feel like you will find out as well. The Ace of Swords is the truth coming out. Seven of Pentacles is like waiting. It's like, this is like how, this is one of those situations where you're like, finally, they finally tell me they have feelings for me. So, yes, is what I'd say to you. Nella, thank you for the super chat. Is there a brand new love coming in for me, or do I go back to what I know? Never go back to what you know, is what I'd say to you. Knight of Cups. So definitely not someone from the past. Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. Knight of Cups, a knight in shining armor. Definitely new love. Look at this, Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, Nella, to me, is very specific. To me, Two of Pentacles says pick the new path, pick the new person. So definitely something new here is what I'd say to you, Nella, for sure. And it's a knight in shining armor as well. Nella, Nella, oh my god. Nunya, thank you for the super chat. Will my husband dislike me after our divorce? I feel like he'll kind of suck it up here a little bit. I mean, are you going to be like the bestest of friends? Probably not, if I'm being honest with you with these cards, but I feel like he'll get, mostly get over it. Yeah, Ten of Cups. I feel like he'll be cordial. I feel like he'll be friendly. I feel like, it'll be fine, basically, with the Ten of Cups. So, is it going to be perfect? Probably not, but pretty close. Savannah, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What is the current energy? Will the Libra... Oh, I think you're saying, what is the current energy that's the name of the person the Libra has for me. Ten of Swords, ending? Yeah, Queen of Swords is very closed off energy. Libra, right? I feel like very closed off or very cold with this Queen of Swords is what I'd say to you. April, thank you again so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say random card, please. You have the Two of Cups, April, Two of Swords. Like, need to make a choice in love. This is like a perfect match in love for you, April. What's this about? Could be a water sign coming in for you in love if you're looking for love. Or maybe this is like needing to face some fears is what I'd say here. So that's what I'd say to you. I feel like you need to face some fears is what I'd say to you here, April. And maybe like put yourself out there like in love or some other area of your life is what I'd say to you. Maisie, thank you for the super chat. You say card for my stalker. Oh my god. Two of Cups. Yeah, obviously, look at it, still passion. So if they're really stalking you, then it's like they can't let go. Look at this, four of Pentacles as well. Definitely still passion here. So I don't know, call the police or, especially if they're legitimately stalking you. That's like someone who is obsessed is what I'd say. Four of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. They're hoping for fulfillment. Chica, thank you for the super chat. You say, general on my marriage, judgment card. I feel like you need to be patient. This is a rebirth. Like, if you're hoping to improve this marriage, Chica, I feel like that you will be improving it here with the judgment card. The judgment card is a card of rebirth. It's a card of, kind of like second chances. To me, it's the only second chance card other than the Wheel of Fortune as far as like marriage or love is concerned. Temperance card just says patience here. I feel like this looks pretty good, Chica. April, Sparks. Thank you so much. Dare I ask for a card tomorrow? Yeah, you can ask for a card. Yeah, this is like working. I feel like you're just gonna be focused on work tomorrow, or business, or what, working on things that you want to work on. Empress, I feel like this is you. I feel like you're the one that's like bossing up here, is what I'd say to you. And the Six of Pentacles is like investing energy into things. So I feel like you're just planting seeds tomorrow. That's probably what you're focused on. Birdie S, thank you for the super chat. Will I get the promotion I want, and when will I hear? Yep, definitely, right away is what I'd say to you. Look at this. I love this for you, Birdie. To me, I love the Knight of Cups for promotions as well, because to me it's an offer that you want. It's like something that sweeps you off your feet. And the Ace of Pentacles is definitely an offer as well. So right away. I don't think, like, maybe, like, I would say within the next, like, 2 months, maximum with those cards right there. Elise, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I feel like it's stress, to answer your question right off the bat. You say, is the intense urge to quit stress or intuition? I feel like it's stress. 10 of Wands is something that's stressing you, is what I'd say here. So I feel like you need to kind of like just like slow things down. I feel like everybody needs to do this right now, not just you. I feel like, to me, with all the retrograde energy, we can just make rash decisions where we just like rush away from something and then regret it later. So I feel like it's stress. I feel like slowing things down, thinking about things, allowing yourself some time would be a good idea with this 10 of Wands. All right, let me back this up. Sacred Rose, thank you for the super chat. If you have a question, pop it in down below. Honey York, you say here, card for meeting, and card for new man. You have the Fool, definitely for the meeting, very good energy. This is like a new beginning, positive, happy energy. And for new man, King of Swords, could be an air sign coming in for you here. It's like someone that could be older than you, someone like who is very bold and like assertive and all this other stuff here, is what I'd say to you. Raymond, thank you for the super chat. Raymond in the house. Raymond, I did not forget about your email, by the way. I'm going to, I've been typing your email that I'm going to respond to you with, just so you know. So, get ready for that. But, Raymond, I saw your question a second ago, but if you could just, pop your question in again, that would be great. Sacred Rose, will I move with my partner soon? Yep, definitely is what I'd say to you. 7 of Wands, yeah. I would say yes. 6 of Cups to me is just like saying maybe there have been obstacles, or maybe you just haven't been sure if you want to do this, but I'd say yes. 7 of Wands is like conviction. It's like knowing that you know that you're going to do something, like knowing that you know that you want to do something as well. So I would say yes with that card. Talia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, I hope you're well. I am well, thank you. And you say here, advice on my light work, please and thank you. 8 of Wands, intuition. So trusting your intuition is what I would say to you here. So I feel like you need to trust your intuition, and I feel like you need to trust your instincts here as well. But I feel like you need to use your intuition. I know you could be doing intuitive work, or maybe you need to start doing intuitive work here, Talia. Yeah, 5 of Cups. Sometimes I think we like, to me, this is like, Talia, to me, this is just like, typical spiritual development is what I'd say. The 5 of Cups, like sometimes like things will happen, it's like we don't want to pay attention to it, or it's like we have like something weird happen like intuitively and we're like, oh no, that's something else, but just like so we can learn what our intuition is. So I feel like that's what you're doing. Chica, thank you for the super chat. Gotta go soon. Is infidelity an issue for me in tomorrow's? No. I would say no. No, definitely not with these cards. Esmeralda, thank you. Anne, I do not see a question from Anne for some reason. So, Anne, oh, wait a minute. I think I missed like 20 super chats. So, let me back this up. Anne, I totally missed you. So, hold on one second, everybody. Just so everybody knows, because it's a YouTube retrograde, it's like the super chat thing just jumps around. So, sorry, everybody. Claire, thank you for the super chat. You say, do you see my brother moving in with me? No. I would say no here. I don't like this. Yeah, I would say no. 4 of Cups, probably not. I feel like no for some reason. Elise223, thank you for the super chat. Is Cleveland a good move if I quit? I would actually say yes. 5 of Swords would normally say no, but the 5 of Swords could actually be good for you, is what I'd say here, because the 5 of Swords can be a move, and the Page of Pentacles will be, is like success. So, yeah, I feel like it would be a good move for you here. John Holmes, thank you for the super chat. You say, will Brian Stockard and his company, Zildjian, invest in my project? If you want them to, I would say yes. Look at this star in the six of wands. Yes, is what I would say to you. So I would say yes, for sure, is what I'd say to you here, John. Ninja, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Sorry about that, Ninja. Ninja, you say here, work cards for the rest of July and August. Devil, Ninja, not being exactly happy that where you are at this time, probably, but King of Pentacles, like having financial stability and finding success because at least you have a job, so it's like one of those things, but still, money is what I'd say to you. Christopher, you say, why is she quiet? What is she thinking? Page of Swords here, Knight of Wands. This is like freedom, is what I'd say to you, Christopher. I feel like needing to give her space is what I would say to you here, Chris. So I would give her just a little bit of space. I feel like that will kind of like I don't want to say fix things, but I think it will fix things, basically. Anne, thank you. Sorry, Anne, of course. Thank you so much for the super chat. You say, please pull some cards for the rest of the week. What should I know? Justice, Ten of Cups. I love that. Fortune after difficulty, Anne. The Justice card is cause and effect. Pisces keeps getting this, like, cause and effect thing, where it's just like, I feel like Pisces can have whatever they want, but I feel like we just have to, like, put our energy into whatever we want. And Ten of Cups, Fortune after difficulty, could be love as well. Yeah, Queen of Swords, I feel like you, like, a very direct energy for you, Anne, which I love. I feel like if you're just, like, anything you want, you just go directly to it, you will get it with this Queen of Swords. So, like, very direct, assertive. Look at this. Queen of Wands, exactly what I was saying. The Queen of Wands is, like, wholehearted energy, putting everything you got into something and finding success because of it. So, that's exactly what I would do, and love it. Isha B, thank you for the super chat. Sorry, skipped you again. You say, love cards for me and my boyfriend, please. The moon, being controlled by emotions, 3 cups. It's like you need to get on the same page here, is what I'd say to you, to avoid a heartbreak, Isha. I feel so up in the air for you two every single time I read for you. 4 swords. It's like maybe the two of you need a break. Maybe that's what you need. Maybe you two need to miss each other or something like that with this 4 swords is what I would say to you. Esmeralda, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, what are Richard's intentions towards me? Esmeralda, I feel like you need to get out of your head. I feel like you need to be patient here. 9 of Pentacles. I don't know. I feel like this person's too independent is what I'd say to you. So I feel like they just are too independent. It's like they're not looking for the type of commitment you are, maybe. Eve Neary, thank you for the super chat. You say, Pisces has returned. Of course they have. This is something I wanted. I'm talking to a Taurus. I'm conflicted. I want to make a good choice. Any advice? Queen of Cups, having a choice to make in love. No joke. To me, Eve, the Queen of Cups is a change in direction in love. No joke. Ace of Cups here. 9 of Wands. This is a tough choice. Empress. This is like needing to trust your intuition. Number 1. And number 2, Nine of Wands says don't give up. Could be the Pisces is what I'd say to you here. So I feel like you know the right answer here. I almost feel like you're going to pick the Pisces if I'm being honest with you here, with all these cards that you have here. Ace of Cups, like a true love offer. Empress, like the Empress says you are clearly attracted to one more than the other, so that's where I would move towards. Yeah, probably the Pisces. Who's more fun? Is what I'd say. Page of Wands literally says, who are you going to have a more fun life with, or who do you feel like is more fun? That's who I'd pick with the Page of Wands. Michelle Kelly, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for next week, please. Ace of Swords, truth, justice, clarity, success coming in for you here. So I feel like there's a victory coming in next week, Michelle Kelly. I like this. Very good. Nanya, thank you again for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, possible sign of my next mate. You have, could be a Virgo coming in for you, Nanya. Or, yeah, definitely has Earth in their chart, is what I'd say to you. Or at least, I would just say a Virgo, is what I'd say here. So I would say a Virgo. So that's what I'd say there. Raymond, did I answer your question? I don't think so. Raymond, if you have a question, pop it in down below. Esmeralda, thank you again for the super chat. What do I need to know about Austin? Lovers, 10 of Pentacles. Definitely could be love in this situation is what I would say to you. Here, 10 of Pentacles is like a perfect match. Chariot, it's like some sort of decision has to be made here, is what I would say to you here, Esmeralda. Caitlin thank you for the super chat. You say, am I ready to contact with my twin flame? Knight of Pentacles, I would say yes. Knight of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, like, says, you know, it's up to you. But Knight of Pentacles is, like, putting in the work and kind of, like, doing it. So I would say yes, for sure. Paige Curtis, thank you for the super chat. Does Virgo want more with me? I would say no. Five of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. I don't like this. So I would say no if I'm being honest with you here. TL, thank you for the super chat. Will my health change for the better soon? TL, I'm not a doctor, so do not take this as medical advice. But yeah, I would say yes. The World card is going through a change. Three of Wands is expansion and kind of going through an expansion. So I'd say yes with these cards for sure. Chansey, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Chansey, hold on one second. I lost your question as well. You say, when will my house sell and will I get the asking price? Page of Cups, definitely a fair offer. Four of Wands, I would say very quickly. Again, I don't do time frames, Chansey. I don't trust any psychic that claims they can tell when something is going to happen. It just doesn't work that way. But I'd say, like, I feel like August-ish, like around that time frame, so pretty soon. But I would say yes, like, definitely a fair offer with that Page of Cups. Tamara, thank you for the super chat. Can I please have a few cards on love? You have the Magician here and the Two of Swords. This is like needing to get started. King of Wands, could be a fire sign coming in for you. I feel like you need to make a choice here. It's like you need to get out there is what I would say to you. So I feel like you need to get out there and kind of date. But I feel like there could be a fire sign coming in for you. Raymond had a talk with her. I pulled back, like you said, and I feel like she realized something, and I feel things will get better. Card, please. Yeah, you have the Tower. Probably just a pulling back. Death card or transformation, Raymond. Hierophant, marriage. So I would say yes. I would still, like, give space, like, allow her to contact you and everything like that. But, yeah, I feel like this is definitely leading towards, like, a much better commitment here. All right. Tamara answered. Matt Grenier, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Can I get a card for the next couple weeks? The Sun, the best card in the deck here is what I'd say to you. And the Hangman. I feel like that there is success coming in for you here with this card. So I like that. And I also feel like the Hangman is like some delays, but I feel like there's a lot of success coming you know, really coming in for you with this Sun card. So that's what I'd say to you. I like that a lot, Matt. That looks really, really good. Caitlin, I would say yes. I feel like you are. So yes, for sure. Right here. King of Cups. So yes, definitely. Honey York, thank you for the super chat. Is man coming in B from past or new B talking to? I'm not sure what you're saying here, but I feel like it's someone new is what I'd say to you. Is man coming in B from past or B talking to? Or are you asking for B? I feel like it's someone new is what I'd say regardless of the question. I feel like it's someone new is what I would say to you. Julie D, thank you for the super chat. Sorry I forgot this previously. Julie, that's fine. Julie, do you have a question? Let me know. Alicia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, is there love for me and success for me this month? The Wheel of Fortune, Six of Swords. Yeah, definitely success, a lot of luck, and definitely could be love. The Wheel of Fortune is like things turning around in your life. So yes, and the Six of Swords, improvements. So yes, definitely. Christopher, you say, what were my class, Chris, about S? I'm not sure what you're saying. Five of Wands. It's like conflict or competition is what I'd say to you, Christopher. I'm not really sure what you're asking there. Feel free to clarify that. Claire M, do you see me retiring from primary job soon? If you want to. Two Wands is a choice. Thank you, Claire, by the way. And the Two Wands is a choice or having a choice to make, so it's like up to you. Two Wands says you could do it if you wanted to, for sure. Lasso TV, thank you for the super chat. Is it time for a new car or pay for repairs? Eight of Swords, feeling stuck. This is a new car, is what I'd say to you. Because Eight of Swords, like being stuck to something, you know? So I feel like this is time for something new, is what I'd say to you. Christopher, you say, but does she have feelings towards me? Three of Pentacles. I would say yes. I would say yes. Three of Pentacles, willing to work on a team. So yes, is what I'd say there. All right. Kay, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, please pull some cards for my upcoming week. You got it, Kay. Hold on one second. And Kay, you have the Strength card and the Three of Swords. I think you need to be strong at this time. Four of Swords. It's like going through a recovery, or you could be just taking time for yourself. So I feel like you could be taking time for yourself, or you could just be kind of like doing your own thing at this time, is what I would say to you. And you know, I feel like this is really kind of just like you taking time for yourself at this upcoming week. Nine of Cups, yeah, like self-satisfaction, doing things on your own, basically, with that card is what I'd say to you. All right. Christopher, I answered. Kay. Lanice, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I get the property on Sweet Bottom Connector or Queen of Wands? Yeah, Six of Wands is a success for you, Lanice. So I would say, yeah, if you want it, yes, for sure. Cynthia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, saw my ex of 20 years yesterday. Was he happy to see me? Ten of Swords. I mean, Ten of Swords would say no, but I'm sure 20 years is, heals things. But Eight of Pentacles, yes. Wheel of Fortune, someone returning from the past. So yeah, I would say yes. Ten of Swords is just like probably the X energy, but yeah, I would say yes. 222 K, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, is he really coming forward for a reconciliation and a new relay with me, or is the reconciliation for his Taurus X? I feel like there could be an offer here, yes. 222, I would say yes. I feel like there could be an offer here. Page of Cups and the Star, renewal and hope. So yes, Chariot, some sort of victory. So yes, is what I'd say to you. Pebs, thank you for the super chat. Pebs, if you have a question, pop it in down below. I'll be happy to answer it. Ms. Anne-Marie, thank you for the super chat. Will I see the love of my life again? Yeah, I would say yes, for sure, here with this card. And yeah, definitely, Queen of Cups, a return. So yes, is what I would say to you. Charlene, Alyssa Hastings, thank you for the super chat. Alyssa, if you have a question, pop it in down below. I'll be happy to answer it. Charlene, thank you for the super chat. You say, should I have hope for Scorpio will call me soon? Nine of Pentacles, Tower. I would say no, if I'm being honest. I don't like this. So I feel like they're too independent. Ten of Cups. Yeah, I would say no. I mean, I feel like you could reach out to them and at least you would have an answer, but I would say no. Ten of Cups is like dating. B, thank you for the super chat. Love-wise, is there someone special for me? Eight of Wands. Well, of course. I feel like there's special someone for everybody. Yeah, lovers, definitely love. Seven of Swords is like needing to let go of the fears, but I would say yes, definitely someone coming in for you. The Eight of Wands says you have to date. Eight of Wands is like getting out there and dating. Alyssa Hastings, I'm a Pisces, he's a Taurus. We had one date so far, and it was awesome. Is this going anywhere? Five Wands, conflict, Page, Queen of Swords here, Four Cups. I feel like you need to open up more, like, with this person. So, like, I would try to reach out or text or show your interest more here. Yeah, this is like discovery. The Page of Swords, it's like discovering each other, like dating, basically. So, I would say yes, but I would just, like, flirt more, text more, or something like that. Like, I would try to, show your interest here. Yeah, Two of Cups, perfect match. So, yeah, definitely. Veronica, thank you for the super chat. Card for the rest of the month, please. Three of Cups, celebration. Three of Wands, teamwork. So, 2 3s. This is like saying focus on teamwork, and things will probably go pretty well for you here this month. So, I would focus on teamwork here, is what I'd say to you. For the rest of the month. But definitely, this is like growth coming in for you. So, I like that quite a bit. Candy, thank you for the super chat. Candy, if you have a question, pop it in down below. Also, Alana, if you have a question, pop it in down below as well. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Bella G, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, love reading with Alan and I. Thanks, Alan. Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold here. The world, it's like going through some sort of cycle here. Empress, I feel like there's attraction here. I don't know what this Five of Pentacles is about. Feeling left out in the cold, feeling like things maybe aren't going in the right direction. But yeah, I feel like there's a lot of potential here, is what I would say to you. Six of Cups, it's like a return. I would say if you're like broken up, this could be them returning to your life. If you're not, it could just be kind of like obstacles being removed from the situation. Candy, you say, this is my first super chat. Thank you, Candy. You say, have admired your work. Thank you. So will I be approved for the little house to live in Friday? I would say yes. King of Pentacles. I like that. Three of Pentacles. Yes, definitely. These are two very good cards for things like approvals and, you know, things that are more official. So I would say yes with these cards. Definitely. Alana, are you here? Alpha Andromeda, thank you for the super chat. You say, are we going to end up in Candui or Portugal or both? I feel like both. I feel like if both is an option, then I would say both is what I would say to you. This is like a victory, getting something that you really want, or getting, like, moving in a direction that you are hoping to move in your life. So I would just say whatever you want, basically, here is what I'd say to you. I feel like both. N. Finn, thank you for the super chat. How is B feeling towards me? The Fool, the Sun. It's a lot of attention. It's like they want to give you attention here. Someone's got to take a leap of faith here, is what I would say to you. Yeah, it's like there's fears and worries that are causing a blockage in the situation. Magician says use your powers of manifestation to get this person back in your life, basically. So I feel like you need to kind of like use your powers of manifestation here with these cards, is what I would say to you. So I feel like you could manifest them back into your life, basically. I think there will be a new beginning. So I definitely like that. G. Allen, thank you for the super chat. You say, born 2/19 on the cusp. Should I watch Pisces and Aquarius? You could watch both, is what I would say to you, G. Allen, for sure. So, yes. Because to me, that's a true cusp, basically. Rashta, I answered both of your super chats. One of the super chats rules is to pay attention to the super chats. If you can't pay attention to the rules, don't super chat, plain and simple. G. Allen, sorry about that, but yes, I would say both. I never know for sure if cuspers have characteristics of both signs. To me, you are a true cusper. You know, to me, people say, oh, I'm on the cusp of Pisces and I was born on the 25th. That's not the cusp. Cusp is 0 degrees as far as I'm concerned. So you are a true cusper because you were literally born on the day, you know? So I would watch both. And maybe one resonates more than the other, but, you know, I would say watch both for sure. And for the rest of the week, you have the Six of Swords and the Five of Cups. Moving on to calmer shores. I think there are improvements coming in for you. Maybe after some, like, spilt milk or some challenges that you have been experiencing with this card. But I feel like you're moving on to calmer shores with the Six of Swords. So, love it. Honey York, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, how would a move to SC go for me? I feel like it would go very well. I know someone else who's thinking about moving to SC, but not at once. A lot of fun, a lot of, you know, kind of adventure things that you want to do. So love it. That looks very good to me, Honey York. I love the Night of Wands for a move, for sure. Because it's also a card building something as well. So it's like you're building more than just a move. Namaste21, thank you for the super chat. When do you see love relationship coming in for me? Knight of Pentacles, this is like slow energy here. The Moon, this is like needing to let go of fears. So I feel like you have to get out there and, like, you know, date, basically. Knight of Pentacles is slow, but Ace of Wands, something taking root. So I feel like there's like a lot of passion available to you, but I would just get out there and like date is what I'd say to you. Awakened Empress, thank you for the super chat. What is P's feelings towards me? Two of Pentacles, Justice card. This is like very fair, is what I feel like saying. Here, Hermit, I feel like they're shy or something, or withdrawn at this time. The Two of Pentacles says, like, focus on fun with this person. The Justice card is cause and effect. So it's like what you put into the relationship is what you're going to get out of the relationship. Seven of Wands. I feel like they're like withdrawn at this time is what I'd say to you. It's like they're a little bit closed off with that card. Ace of Pentacles. Someone has to make an offer here is what I'd say to you. So that's what I would say there. Awakened. But, all right. That's that. All right, people. I think I'm going to cut this off here. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so make sure to come back. Also, the Earth signs will also be up tomorrow, so definitely make sure to check out the Earth sign readings. 808 ESR, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, I'm an Aries, and so is he. Yay or nay? Eight of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you could actually. This is actually pretty good energy, is what I would say to you, 808. So, yes, is what I'd say here. Eight of Pentacles says both people willing to put in the work. The Wheel of Fortune is a turnaround energy and luck. So, yeah, I feel like you could. Lenice, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What's Capricorn's next move towards me? Love offer, Lenice. Star, look at this. Chariot, major victory here, Lenice. This is very good. I would go for this, Lenice, is what I'd say to you. That looks really awesome. So, yeah, I'd go for it. Hierophant, marriage, are you kidding me? Lenice, this looks very good. So I would say that's a big yes for me. But thank you, everybody, again. Really appreciate it, and have a good night.